Why do pregnant couples have gender reveal parties when they don't know what gender their kid is gonna claim? Just saying. Why don't they just wait a few birthdays? And let the kid tell them. And then they could still have the party and be right about that shit. Like, what if you're wrong? And you done burn down half of California. With the wrong color smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you're wrong and now you got all this footage of this party for your child that you could never show your child? And you gotta tell everybody who was at the party, don't you ever mention this fucking party to our goddamn child. You hear me, Grandma? And you know, kids, they tech savvy one time. You know, they're gonna find the footage sooner or later. Mom, Dad, get in here. What the fuck is this? That smoke ain't me. Can't believe you wasted all this money on this party when I need that money for my operation. To be who I really wanna be. All I'm saying is, if you're a dad and you always wanted a son and the smoke is pink, don't give up. Shit could still go in your favor, you know what I'm saying?
Ian Edwards, everybody!
I watch a lot of TV, and let me just say this. If you have seen the Michael Jackson documentary on HBO, and you still listen to his music, you are a piece of shit. Straight trash. Now, I, on the other hand, have not seen the documentary. You know what I'm saying? So I can listen to his music guilt-free. Y'all fucked up. I found a loophole. Michael Jackson for life, baby. Yeah. I even canceled my HBO subscription just so I don't stumble across that shit on accident. Sorry, y'all. I was raised on Michael Jackson and I heard he ruined those kids' childhood. I ain't gonna watch that shit, having ruined mine. The vicious cycle ends here. Also watch Handmaid's Tale. Any Handmaid's Tale fans in the house? It's definitely a white woman show. It's based on a book written in 1984, a fictional story set in a dystopian future where a totalitarian government enslaves all America. And then we have our hero. Her name is June Osborne. She rescues 75 people and then stays behind. Then she escapes, comes back, and rescues 25 people. Then I was talking to the homie, and I was like, wait a minute. This is the Harriet Tubman story. It's like the producers moved slavery to the future and then made white women the heroes of this shit. Which is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because black people, we didn't want slavery, but now you can't steal it from us. And then charge us money to watch it on Hulu. Now we gotta pay for this shit twice. Now you can't even make the Harriet Tubman story because everybody's gonna be like, hey man, that's Handmaid's Tale. Can't believe these black people are culturally appropriating from us. This is our shit. This is fucked up. I got a real dilemma though. I got a homie who's a black albino. Yeah. And he says the N-word a lot. And my question is, how do I know this dude is really black? Like I know he's albino, but I gotta take his word for it about whatever race he tells me he is. And every time he says that shit, I'll be looking at his blonde hair and freckles. And I'll be thinking, should he be saying this shit? Then one day, he was like, I'm gonna invite my sister to one of your shows. I was like, bet. Because I know, as soon as I see a sister, I'll know exactly what race he is. She shows up, this chick albino too. And she says the N-word more than he does. Now, as a black man, I gotta get to the bottom of this shit. Because there's no free niggas on my watch. So I start dating her, right? What? Because if it goes well, I get to meet their parents. And once I see them, I'll know what's up. So we get married Friday. My real girlfriend's pissed I'm marrying an albino. I'm like, boo, I'm doing this for us. This is a matter of black national security. You know what? You keep tripping like that, you ain't invited to the wedding no more. I don't mind traveling. The only thing I don't like about traveling, the only thing I don't like about anything is getting ripped off. And that's traveling is one place where they really rip you off, you know what I'm saying? The other day I bought a plane ticket, and after I bought the ticket, the computer was like, would you like to purchase a seat? I was like, what the fuck did I just buy? The seats don't come with the tickets no more? I gotta spend $30 extra just to sit? Like, what if I don't purchase a seat? Do I have to stand up on the plane? Am I the only one here that didn't purchase a seat? Am I amongst a bunch of loyal seat purchasers? Airlines ain't shit, man. They charge us for luggage. Luggage. From the beginning of time when man traveled, they've always taken their shit with them. Airlines act like this some new shit. They see you coming with your bag. This motherfucker brought a bag. Where you going with that, sir? This is a plane, asshole. It's like, who's traveling without luggage? What am I, a terrorist? If you ain't got no luggage, they should charge you extra. You know what I'm saying? Because that means you up to some shit. If you got luggage, you're good. Who's blowing up their own clothes? Why are they charging good people more and terrorists less? Fuck it, give me the terrorist rate. I'll blow some shit up to fly cheaper. Now I gotta pay for my bag, but a service animal can get on the flight for free. Which one belongs on the plane more? The dog or the bag? It's a room full of mostly white people and nobody responded. So I'm assuming you wanted to say dog, you know, because nobody yelled out bag, which would have... I ain't even mad at y'all. That's why I tell them, this is my service animal bag. This is my emotional support luggage. You know what I'm saying? Because I get anxious when I land in another country. I don't have any clothes to put on. This shit calms me the fuck down. You ever land somewhere and they lose your luggage? What's a dog gonna do then? Can't put that motherfucker on. Hey, come on, Fluffy, I guess I'm gonna have to wear you to the club tonight. Hope they let me in with these Chihuahua shorts. Some restaurants ain't shit. Let me just put this out there. If you run a restaurant that closes at 10, just close that shit at 9. Because when I get there at 9, you're gonna act like I showed up at 10. And I'm out of my mind for trying to order some food. You ever get to a restaurant 1 hour before they close? That shit is closed. They serving you food right out the trash. Oh, you here 1 hour before we close, huh? You right on time for the fresh trash. We threw this shit in here because we didn't think anybody was stupid enough to not know that 10 means 9, motherfucker. You ever get to a restaurant 1 hour before they close? They treat you like an employee. What do you mean clean out my locker? I don't work here. I've been treated better by racist cops than by the employees of a restaurant that got 1 hour left to close. They were putting chairs on my table in the middle of the meal. Like, we standing outside, this is a food truck. They blew out the candle on my table. I'm like, you just lit this bitch. What the fuck is going on? Want me gone so bad you mopping the parking lot floor, fam? There should be a sign on the menu of any restaurant that closes at 10 that says any meal served after 9 will be served with a side of disrespect. Also want to give a special fuck you to the restaurants that say they close at 11. And then when you get there and you try to order, they're like, I'm sorry, the kitchen closed at 10:30. So then the restaurant is closed at 10:30, motherfucker. This is just a digestion area right now. You don't need to be open for that. Hotels ain't shit. Won't let you check in till 3. 3. Whole day's gone. I landed at 10 a.m. Now I'm homeless. In the same city, I got a hotel room in. I'm fucking homeless. Now I'm standing outside the hotel with all my bags, and people are walking by, putting money in my Starbucks cup. And the lady that won't let me check in is like, "Sir, you can't panhandle in front of our hotel." And let me in, motherfucker. It's a good thing I got my emotional support luggage. What is this random, inconvenient 3 p.m. check-in time? Like, what is that shit? You're a major hotel chain in a major city. You know flights land in the morning. You ever ask them for early check-in? They're like, "Sorry, sir, we're cleaning all the rooms." Really? That's weird. Because when I'm asleep at 6 a.m., some maid buses in. It starts cleaning around me. Where that bitch at now? She only starts working after I checked in? Is that what's going on? You ever ask them for late checkout? They're like, "We can give it to you, but you gotta pay." Pay? You owe me 5 hours from yesterday. Roll that shit over, motherfucker. Why'd you stop me from panhandling if you knew you was gonna ask me for more money? What type of fucked up thing is this? This is how long I've been doing comedy. When I started doing comedy, you used to be able to check in at 11. Then they moved it up to 12, and now it's 3 and 4. Soon you won't be able to check in the day you booked the room for. "Sorry, sir, but you gotta come back tomorrow." Yeah, we know you booked it for today. But come back tomorrow and make sure you buy a bed. Am I the only one here that didn't purchase a bed? Thank you for making me feel comfortable in a onesie. Anybody got a plane that needs fixing? I got you after this shit. I'm questioning this whole outfit myself. You can't look at me worse than I've looked at me. Travel a lot for shows. The other day I get to TSA, and that's when I realized I lost my ID. Now TSA, they assholes when you got your ID. So now I'm that guy that's holding up the line. You know what I'm saying? Normally I'm the guy that's back in line, making the guy that's holding up the line feel like shit. Normally I'm back there like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on out there? Why we ain't moving? What? He forgot his ID. Who the fuck comes to the airport with no ID, fam? Hey, you leaving? Tell everybody out there there's an asshole in here with no ID." So now I gotta convince the TSA agent that I'm me, you know? And it's working a little bit, because she's like, "I wanna let you through, but how do I know you're not trying to escape from something? And I said, if I was, it wouldn't be to Wisconsin. She's like, good point. I'm gonna let you go through. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go, but how the hell do I get back? I still ain't got no ID. She's like, don't worry about it. On the way back, there's a procedure. They're gonna ask you a bunch of questions. You'll be all right. So I go, I do the show. Show goes well, but not well enough for me to want to stay there. Now I gotta get back, you know what I'm saying? The day before the flight, I'm nervous as shit. I get to the airport so early, that shit is closed. Did you even know that the airport closes? That's how I found out. I found out while I was helping them open the fucking airport. I was like, 1, 2, on 3, let's go. I was there all day helping people with their luggage. Come on, lady, I got you. I know where everything is at right now. I did a shift at the Starbucks and shit. I was helping them land planes. I had this on too, so it worked. I was trying to build a rapport with everyone at the airport. So if I got stuck at TSA, they like, hey, that's Ian. He's mad cool. He does everything around here. So I get to the TSA lady. I tell her the deal. She starts looking at me sideways like an albino that just said the N-word. She's like, fill out this form. So I write my name and my address on the form. She's like, I'm gonna make a phone call. She calls this dude, tells him the information on the form. Then she hands me the phone. Now he starts asking me questions. And he's like, what's your birthday? So I tell him my birthday, and apparently that's the right answer. Because we move on to the next question. Then he was like, name a relative, any relative. So I tell him my mom's name. And he's like, that's correct. So I'm killing this quiz. I'm killing this me quiz, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know these answers are right. I don't know how the fuck he knows they're right. I want to ask him, but I need to focus and score A and get on this flight. Then he was like, what's your mother's age? I was like, oh shit. Could we name a different relative? Because I don't know my mom's age. You know, she told us the month and the day of the month so we could get her gifts. But I was raised by a generation of black parents where their age was none of my fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fed us and put a roof over our head, but we didn't know them. You know how weird it is when my friends know their parents? I'm like, you know that about your mom? How the fuck do you know that? My mom's name is Mom. I don't need to know anything else, because that's all she'll let me call her. I don't know her age, you know? Now I'm really worried because he's known everything about me so far, you know? And then if he's known so much about me, then he must know I'm Jamaican. And if he knows I'm Jamaican, then he knows that Jamaican kids don't know their parents' age. So this could just be a trick question. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I gave him the right answer, he might be like, ha ha, motherfucker, you ain't supposed to know that. I knew you wasn't you. And here's the last thing about my mom's age. If I did know my mom's age, and she found out I told some stranger, she would fucking kill me. Yeah. So now I'm in a bind, you know what I'm saying? he can feel it. He's like, hey, just ballpark it. So I throw a number out, and he's like, that's good enough. I'm like, whew. So I'm about to hang up, and then I was like, hold on, before I go, can I ask you a question? Could you tell me my mother's age? He's like, I can't tell you that. She'll fucking kill me. I was like, damn, this motherfucker did know I was Jamaican. Like I said, man, I don't mind traveling. San Diego is one of my favorite cities. I'm not saying that just because I'm here either. I like DC too, you know? Yeah, DC, you fuck with DC? Yeah, I love it. I love DC because the whole city is a museum. You feel me? Like, they got memorials and museums everywhere. Last time I was there, I went to get a picture with the statue of Martin Luther King. And I get there, and there's a big line, and it's an honor system, so I just go to the back of the line. I'm waiting my turn. And I'm waiting like 15 minutes, and then I look up. And that's when I realized there's nothing but white people in front of me. And that's when I was like, I think you all know I should be next. I'm gonna need one of y'all to take my photo. Since y'all like shooting black men. Why are you groaning? It's literally a statue of a black man that was shot. When it just opened, I went to the African American Museum. The first year it was open. To get into the African American Museum, you gotta make reservations online, you know, which is weird, because black people, we don't like making reservations. We like to just pull up. So why did they make it so white to get into a place so black? So I ain't make no reservations, I just pull up. Now, I can't get into the African American Museum. It's me and 50 other black people who didn't make any reservation. We standing out there and we watching hundreds of white people who made reservations walk by us into the museum. And at first I was pissed, but then I was like, oh shit, they nailed it. I don't even have to go in to experience the pain of the exhibits. It feels like I'm in there right now. I'm like, is there even really a museum? It's just a facade and they're making people walk by. And I know I talk about race, you know, but it doesn't matter what your religious beliefs are, your political beliefs, or what color you are. It's no excuse for all of us not to love each other. You know what I'm saying? Right? Yes. And I say this because I have a confession to make. I have an Android. Thank you, Androiders. You got one too? That's good. See how happy they were? Because that's the persecution they've been dealing with. You know what's wrong with having an Android? The shit you get from people for having an Android. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I used to think it was tough being black. But that ain't got shit on being a vegan with a Samsung. That's a whole nother level of racism right there. Like, everybody's mad cool with you until they get that green bubble text in their phone. Right? And that's when all racism breaks loose. We don't text your kind. around here, green bubble motherfucker. I'm like, damn, I was just trying to tell you happy birthday, ma'am. White people, you want to know what it feels like to be black? Get an Android. Get an Android, and after 1 month, you'll be like, man, we gotta end this racism. I had no idea. This is how they've been treating niggas all this time. And I can say niggas now. Because I have an Android. And I know just how it feels. FYI, if you're white and you got an Android and you say the N-word, just know you'll be getting your ass whooped. By me and a black albino. He don't play that shit. How many couples here tonight? Strong love over here. Strong over there. Right over here was weak as shit. Could have been bad. I see way more couples over there than responded. Yeah. But let me just say, I believe in love. I hope it all works out. I know it's tough, you know. I know that most of our societies and religions tell us all to be with one person, but our sex drive, it's like, hey man, let's fuck everybody in San Diego tonight. Like, why is our sex drive so high if we're only supposed to be with one person? It makes relationships tougher. And I'm sorry to bring that up when this side of the room is struggling. But why is our sex drive so high if we're only supposed to be one person? But then I thought about it, and I realized the reason why sex drive is high is because sex leads to more people, and our ultimate job as human beings is to make more people and keep the world evolving. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, if you ever get caught cheating, and your partner's pissed, just be like, hey, this is bigger than you. A lot of people got killed in that fire in Hawaii. And I just replaced 2 of them. It's not my fault. I get horny when people die. That's how the good Lord made me, you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, what's that on the news? Is that a submarine missing? Sorry, boo, I gotta go cheat on you again. Nature calls. Speaking of that missing submarine, I've never seen a whole world of people unanimously not give a fuck about the lives of 5 other people. Like, our behavior was shameless. And it was because they were billionaires. Right? Normally, when there's a tragedy like that, we all bond together and root for a positive outcome. But not this time. Even when the news was like, they only have 40 hours of air left. Everybody was like, good. Let me know when they only got 20. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna need a minute-to-minute countdown. Because I'm throwing a New Year's Eve no airlift party. And I want Ryan Seacrest to drop the ball in Times Square. Nobody gave a fuck because they were billionaires. Even the Chilean miners was like, fuck those niggas. Even millionaires were like, fuck those billionaires. No groups in this country have been able to agree on anything in the past 20 years. That was the only time in recent history where everybody was like, these motherfuckers got to die. And that's why every year we should celebrate Submarine Day. And rekindle our bond, you know what I'm saying? Of unity and love. Let's not let their lives go to waste, you know what I'm saying? Isn't it crazy that the Titanic is still killing motherfuckers? Like decades later, it's still catching bodies. Like, you think I'm done? Come the fuck on down here, and I'll show you what time it is. I'm the Titanic. I kill rich people. You want to see Jack? Come the fuck on down here, I'll show you Jack. Get the band playing. We got some new motherfuckers. I was talking about relationships. I don't know how I went off on that tangent. I'm single. Last girl I dated ghosted me. Yeah, she died. Believe she did that shit to me? I miss her too, man. Her energy had a nice ass. It's been messed up with the ladies, period. My mistress found out I wasn't married. Ruined her chance to be a side piece. Fellas, you gotta give the ladies what they want. They want what they want, you know? You know how messed up it is to finally meet the woman you want to cheat on your wife with, and you ain't even married? That's a blown opportunity right there. And ladies, I want y'all to think it's easy for us men to cheat on you, because it's not. Especially when we're married to our best friend. You know how fucked up it is? Not to be able to tell your best friend about the best night of your life. You think that shit is easy, ladies? I can feel some tension in the room over those couple jokes. Some guys are staring straight ahead. Their woman is like, you think that shit is funny? I can feel some heat. Listen, if your relationship can't survive these jokes, it wasn't gonna work anyway. So enjoy your last night together. At least it's in a comedy club, you know? Yeah, you gotta have fun with your relationship. You gotta talk about everything, figure out a way how to joke about it. There's a lot of honesty that's hidden in relationships. Ladies, I don't know if you knew this, but it's painful for us men not to cheat on you. See, you're immediately offended, but let me explain. It sounds worse than it is. The fact that it's painful and we don't cheat is proof that we love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, resisting temptation is proof of actual love. You know what I'm saying? But we can't tell you how much times we resisted temptation. Like, you don't know how the shit goes down. Like, we'd be on the phone. So you're saying, if I pull up, you and your homegirl will suck my dick. Listen, I can't. I got a girl, and this would just hurt her too much. Thank you for your offers. This is an amazing breakup severance package. But I'm gonna have to turn it down. God bless you, hoes. And your future home-wrecking endeavors. And then we hang up, and then our girl comes home. Hey, baby! Get the fuck out my face. Come in here with this hey, baby bullshit. I just saved our relationship. You don't even understand the kind of hero you're staring at right now. I can't even tell you, because if I do, you'll flip it around and make me the bad guy. Talking about how I know these bitches. So ladies, whenever your man just yells at you for no reason, he just turned down a threesome. I got you. And if he doesn't yell, he might have just accepted one. And that's the irony of the situation. It might be better if we did cheat on you, because we'd be so riddled with guilt, we'd treat you way better. Like you come home, hey, baby. What's up, boo? I missed you so much. I got you these flowers. Oh, shit. You got me flowers. You know I love flowers. I know you love flowers. That's why I got you flowers. And she's like, I missed you too. That's why I got you these Laker tickets. This bitch been cheating on me? Fuck. I can't even tell her that I know, because I want to go to the game. Courtside seats. How many niggas she been fucking with? Now I gotta hope she keeps on cheating so I can go to more games this season. Just to be fair, ladies, I know you turn down way more opportunities to cheat than men do. That's facts. But it's all relative. Like if you have $1 million and you lose $100, you don't even notice you lost $100. But if you only got $200, and you lose $100, you just lost $1 million. That's how painful it is not to cheat on y'all. I don't think y'all can take any more relationship shit. Let's talk about something more pleasant. Yeah, let's talk about death. What, y'all can't take the relationship shit? You ever wake up in the morning and check your phone and realize a celebrity died, right? And especially like if they're young and you love their work, you do some research to find out what the fuck happened because it came out of nowhere. And then you find out they were struggling with some illness for the past 2 years they never told us about. Then now you got to deal with their death and their 2 years of illness all that morning when you got a packed schedule. And I feel like it would have been better if they'd have told us in advance. You know what I'm saying? So we'd be more prepared to deal with their death because, you know, some of these people, we love them, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm here to tell you. When I'm a celebrity, I will never do that shit to you. You feel me? As soon as I know I'm dying, you know I'm dying. As soon as my doctor's like, you have 5 months to live. Hold up, doc. Say that again on IG Live. Hold on, wait for more people to join. All right, we got 5. Let's go. And I'm glad y'all are laughing about death because it's inevitable that we're all gonna die, you know what I'm saying? And I've rewired my brain to think about death completely differently, you know? Like if my doctor's like, you have 5 months to live. So you're saying I don't have to pay this medical bill. I mean, what you gonna do? You should have told me I had 10 years. Then I might have tried to have made a payment. But now, go fuck yourself. I'm not paying you to not save me. I'm gonna use that money and buy 2 jet skis. Always wanted to own a motorcycle of the sea. So you're saying I should apply for a $2 million PPP loan. You know what? Life is looking up, Doc. Next 5 months gonna be banging. So you're saying I never have to wear condoms ever again. I could just be out here feeling everything, all right? So you're saying I should propose to my ex and tell her I'll marry her in a year. Yeah, baby, it's me. It's back on. I'm sorry, I was an asshole. Let's get married a year from now. How you know I only got 5 months to live? And she's like, I was on your IG Live this morning. But for real, if I only have 5 months to live, when I'm dying, if y'all want to pull up and come through and help me celebrate the last 5 months of my life with me, come through, let's party, let's have some fucking fun. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to do it. You know? Like, don't be that guy that comes through moping, like, I can't believe you're dying. I know, motherfucker, I told you. You're crying more than when they told me. I only got 5 months. Let's not waste this shit. Let's fucking party. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I'm gonna party so hard, I'm gonna die in 4 months. Like, cause of death, too much fun. Even the niggas that's hanging out with me go, man, I'm glad that nigga died, man. I'm healthy, I almost died fucking with him. Who snorts cocaine skydiving? Man, fuck that guy. He didn't even believe I was a black albino. You can't talk about death without talking about reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? I believe in reincarnation. How many people here believe in reincarnation? Oh, that's good. That's good. Right there? That's good. That's good. To be honest, it's tougher for black people to believe in reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I can blame white people for slavery. I can be like, that's some fucked up shit y'all did back then. But just because I'm black now, doesn't mean I was black in my past life. I could be who I'm angry at. Like, I could have been a slave owner. That could be my statue I made them take down. And they say when you fuck up in your past life, when you come back, your next life is harder. So, as a former white person, I'd like to warn you new white niggas. That Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't, you'll find out. So no matter what race or nationality you are, black, white, Asian, Filipino, Jewish, or Palestinian, be good to each other. Because you don't know who you're going to come back to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely should have been a better slave owner. All right, that's my time. My name is Ian Edwards, San Diego. You've been fantastic. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the love. Thanks, everybody. It's good night, y'all. Thank you.